Hey guys, what's up? Justin here, and today is November 18th, 2012. Ah, just in a couple days, it's going to be Black Friday, and as you know, Black Friday is one of my favorite holidays, even though it is not a holiday. I don't really care about Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving's kind of a terrible holiday anyways. Um, okay, so the story behind Black Friday is 2 years back, in the year 2012. Um, I told Anthony, I want to build a computer. I want to make a awesome computer so I can play TF2 and do video stuff. And then he was like, yeah, sure, let's, like Black Friday is a thing where they have sales and stuff. And I usually, in the past, on Black Friday, I would go to Las Vegas with my family for Thanksgiving, of course. And then on Black Friday, we'd go to like the mall and shop, and I'd get clothes. But this time around, it was interesting because we went to Micro Center like at like 3 in the morning or so, or 4 in the morning. I forgot what time of morning it was. So we went to Micro Center and we got there and the line wasn't too big. It wasn't too long. About like 20 or 30 or so people already waiting in line. Um, and the store opens at like 8 a.m. So so there's all those people waiting, and then we were waiting for a bit, and then we're like, me and Anthony were like, I don't think the line will get too long. Let's go get something to eat. So then we went to Denny's, and I got my Grant sandwich, and he got his breakfast burrito or skillet or whatever. I don't know what he got. And then we came back at around 4 or 5, and the line got a lot longer than we last remembered. So we waited in line, and then we met this guy. I forgot his name, but he knew a lot about like computers and stuff. And he was like, we were just talking, socializing, getting to know him and stuff, and it was fun. Um, the experience was good. We just met a lot of new people, and I actually think that's how Anthony got introduced to Overclock.net, which is like this forum that he goes to that talks about computers and technology and all sorts of stuff. And he actually is the guild leader of the Overclock.net guild, I believe. Yes, at least for that server. I don't know how servers work or guilds across server works. Anyways, so yeah, so that's how Anthony got introduced to Overclock.net. So finally, it was 8 o'clock or 7, one of the two, and the store was open. So then I went in and I got my new processor, the Athlon 4 920 or some shit like that. So some like shitty processor back then, and my motherboard. I think I was still using my graphics card from before, and yeah, so it was a good experience. First time really camping out for Black Friday. Not really camping, more like just staking out. Um, I did do a stake out before for the Wii back in 2008 or so when not 2008. Like when did the Wii come out? Like 2006? Jeez, it's so long ago. And the Wii U like came out recently too. Crazy. So yeah, so that was like my first experience with Black Friday camping out. So like it was a fun experience and we wanted to do it again. So then we did it last year. We went to Fry's Electronics this time, pretty late, later than usual. And the line was significantly longer. Like the line wrapped around the whole entire store, and the store is massive. Like we're talking about like a warehouse here, not like an Apple store or something, like a warehouse of like just stuff. So there's that. And then so me and Julian headed up there, and Anthony was going to meet up with us once he finished his Thanksgiving celebration. So we got up there, we parked our cars, and took us a while to find a parking spot, but we got a pretty good parking spot near where we were waiting. So brought a pack of Code Red, and we just sat there. So yeah, so for 2011 Black Friday, it was actually now that I think about it. Last year was essentially the year like right around this time was when I just started really getting into Idolmaster. So good memories. Um, so we waited there. Stores opened. I think I forget what time. Was it 12? No, it wouldn't be 12. It was probably like 3. I don't know what time it opened. It was earlier than my Sunday, that's for sure. So doors opened, and we went in there. Actually, I think it took like an hour before we actually got in there, even after the door opened. So we got in there, and we were just looking around. It was crowded. Stuff were all over the place. We were just like kind of walking around the area, kind of seeing what deals they had. They unfortunately already sold out on all of their free deals. Where like you buy this thing and then you get a mail-in rebate that gives you all your money back, which is pretty cool. But we were just looking, and like what I was looking for a webcam, and I was considering getting a new keyboard because my keyboard sucked, and also a mouse. So that's when I got. That's when I was checking out the Black Widow Death Adder gaming mechanical keyboard thing, which is actually pretty common now that I think about it. I don't know if it seemed like at that time not really many people had it. I'm not sure if it was just because it was new. I don't think it was new. So I was looking at the keyboard and I was kind of like iffy on it. I was like, okay, it's cool. I like how it feels. It's all loud and shit when I type. I guess that's pretty fun, but wouldn't that get annoying sometimes? So I was just like playing around with it, and like, you know what? I'll pass. So then we ended up not getting anything on 2011 Black Friday, and instead we bought stuff online for Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday's just like an equivalent version of Black Friday, but online. So like Amazon would have all these cool deals, and that's actually when I got like my Sennheiser earbuds, which they broke because I was being an idiot, and like this thing's like all like effed up and stuff. You can't really see it, but yeah, that broke. So that was one of the things I got on Black Friday of 2011. Got my Death Adder mouse this way, yeah, and then I got this. I don't know why. What I was thinking at the time, I don't know. I was just like, I want to buy something because it's Black Friday and it's tradition. So, Cyber Monday, I got a Cytec 3 Eclipse mouse, keyboard. And now this keyboard isn't mechanical. The only cool thing about it is that it has LEDs, which the Black Widow does too. But this one has LEDs that you can change the color. So like you can change it to red and pink and magenta and blue. Currently I have it blue because it matches my mouse, and I like the color blue. My walls are blue, so blue's a cool color. So I got that. I think it was like $70. Yeah, and then I also got this webcam, this thing that I'm pointing at, that is using that I'm using to record. And I actually got it for a pretty good deal too. At that time they were like $100. I got it for 50% off, so I got it for $50, which is pretty awesome. Say $50, you know. So yeah, pretty good deals. Cyber Monday is a cool thing, and yeah. So what I'm planning on getting this Black Friday is probably those new piledriver processors to replace my processor in my computer. And then me and Anthony's been. I remember probably talking about it a couple vlogs ago, but there's this motherboard that I have sitting around that I need to figure out what to do with. And we've been talking about how we were like talking about, oh, we can make a server, or we can give it to Julian for lots of money, or something like that. Because I do have 2 cases now sitting around, and like we gotta do something with this stuff. So like I was thinking, get the processor, the pile driver, replace it in my computer, swap that processor over to that motherboard, put it in a case, get more hard drives for it, and then just make a server out of it. I don't know what I'll do with the server. Sounds like a pretty cool thing to have. I would be like, yeah, I have my own server and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Problem is, I don't know what I'd do with it. Anthony would probably be make more use out of it than I would. I don't know. We also considered having the server location at Julian's house, and then have him gradually pay us back or something like that. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, so that's something to talk about. So yeah, so buy a new processor, get more hard drives, better for graphics card, and also I was considering getting a new camera. Not a new camera, just buying a DSLR of some sort. I don't know if it necessarily has to be through Black Friday, or maybe Cyber Monday, or maybe just through my friend Quaid. He's trying to sell his 7D or something. Maybe it's, I don't know if it, yeah, his 7D for like $800, which is a pretty good price. I'll just need to buy lenses offline or something, online or something like that. So yeah, so that's something that I've been considering now that I do have money. So yeah, that's generally what I have to look forward to in the next week. This week hasn't really been that too exciting. Let's see. I saw a movie on Friday with Julian, Ivan, and Bijan called VHS. Now I remember last time I gave a summary of a movie, I kind of went on, but overall the movie was good. I enjoyed it. Very, very interesting storytelling through creative. How can I put this? Through creative outlets. Like they use like a webcam chat between two people as part of one of the short stories. Like VHS is 5 short stories put together to create a movie. They don't really have any relation with each other. They're not connected in any way. But the overall, like, all of those short films by themselves could have stood alone. Like, they were just put together just to create a feature length so that they could market it as a feature length rather than separating them into short films. But I really enjoyed the movie. It was very scary, spooky, even. Too spooky for me. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So it's a pretty good horror movie. I totally recommend it. And yeah, you know, one of the things that I have, unfortunately, to look forward to is registration for classes, and that's in about 5 days, the 23rd. I'm looking at my clock right now, and hours are clicking down. I had to decide whether I'm gonna transfer next year or I'm gonna either stay back or take a year off. Now I know it kind of sounds weird, and the best solution would be to just transfer now, but I'm kind of scared. I don't know. Just looking down that road, I don't see how I'd manage like transferring and like moving out if I were to like go to like UCLA or something. Well, I should go see my guidance counselor because I have no idea what I need to take next semester in order to be able to transfer. I do need to get my AP test scores in, and I need to finish my applications to at least see if I can get into a Cal State or something like that. I don't know. Apparently, with my current GPA, which will most likely go down with the results of calculus, I should be able to get into UCLA. And, you know, I think if I got into UCLA, my parents would be happy. Money will suck, but I don't know, they're probably willing to pay. So yeah, we'll see. Um, so yeah, 15 minutes, kind of a long vlog, but I think I actually talked about stuff. Not like in the more recent vlogs, I've been having habits of not really trying my best to make these vlogs. Like I was talking about it with a friend online, about how my vlogs have really gone downhill, like in most recent times. Like I was rewatching some of my earlier vlogs, and I definitely put a lot more effort into them. Like I think I should start focusing more on retelling of actual events rather than just going like, this happened, this happened, this happened. I don't remember anything. And then I miss like the crucial actual stuff that would have been interesting in the week. But yeah, so I think I should just focus more on telling thematical sort of stories rather than just going over the week. So yeah, that's something I should think about. The year's coming to a close, and you know, there's only about 5 more vlogs left before the new year. I have to consider what I'm going to do next year. So that's some stuff to think about. Some life searching. Well, enough about that. So have a good Thanksgiving, and I will see you guys next Sunday to give you my Thanksgiving Black Friday update. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, I'll see you guys next week, and goodbye.